everyone, it's Pam with Organizer AZ 911, and this is day 4 of my 2017 Go Month series of organizing video tips. And if you missed the first 3 days, just click on the card over here in the corner and it'll take you to my playlist of the previous 3 days. Okay, now the topic of this 4th day tip that I want to offer you is about listening to life. Life often gives us clues on when we're really not using the things we've purchased. If we just listen to life, maybe we'd be a lot less cluttered in our homes. Case in point, every January I usually do a clear out of my closet. It just kind of gives me a fresh start. And usually I don't have too much to do, I will admit, because I try to keep up with if something comes in, something has to go out. I did find that there was something in my closet, and I thought this is one of those life clues that I wanted to show you. And when I was going through all my sweaters and covers, I found this black blazer. And I've always loved black blazers. I think it's something everybody should have. However, life told me I didn't need this in my life. I don't use it. And the way I could tell was because, and I'll see if it'll actually show it here, there is a ton of dust. See that on the top of this hanger? You can actually, I could draw my name through it. And there's all sorts of dust. I don't know if the video is going to pick it up. All sorts of dust on the shoulder here. That's life telling me I don't use this enough to allow it to keep prime real estate in my closet, right? So this is actually going to have to go. And I did find my white one too. I always thought black and white blazers, you know, I live in the desert. I don't think blazers are going to be used that often. But anyway, same thing on this. This one here had all sorts of, I don't know if you can see it on the video, dust. And the shoulders looked actually gray. So out that goes, okay? I'm going to listen to what life is telling me that I don't need to use it. Even though I love those, I think it's a staple that everybody should have. Another example of listening to a clue that life is giving you is like with magazines. If you have a 3-month backlog of magazines that you haven't gotten to yet, that's life telling you those magazines aren't important enough for you to keep up with them. And so life is telling you, let go of it. Leave, cancel those subscriptions. You can always, if you get in the mood to look at that magazine, go to the nearest store and pick it up again and read it. You don't have to leave the backlog of all the magazines there. Again, life is telling you it's not important enough. Another example of life telling you something is that expiration dates. Can't tell you how many kitchens I've been in where there's expired spices. And sometimes the canisters are only this big. If you haven't used this little tiny container of spices in like the 2 or 3 years, it's given you to use it up by, it's not that important. Life is telling you it's not important to keep. Okay, so the takeaway of this video is listen to life. It's telling you, it's giving you clues of what is really important in your life and what is not. And if something's sitting there with dust on it, get rid of it. It doesn't deserve your prime real estate in your home. Okay, I hope this tip helped. If it did, please give it a click on the thumbs up down there. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this YouTube channel because I'll be uploading more videos this month, every day in the month of January to honor Go Month. All right, and if you want even more organizing tips, please bip over to my Facebook page and Twitter page. I upload 2 to 3 organizing tips there as well every day. Okay? I'm Pam with Organizer AZ 911. See you tomorrow.